Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello and welcome. The floodlights are shining down here at the 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium just to the north of Doha. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And both teams looking to get off to a flying start here on Matchday 1 for them at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. It's Argentina versus Mexico.
Well, thanks, Derek. This is such an important game. Both sides will be desperate to start this group well. Let's hope we see some great football today.
The Argentina first team.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
Here's how Mexico will begin the game.
Well, on paper, it looks a fairly cautious approach, because unless their wing-backs can get into more advanced areas, I'm not sure where the attacking width will come from.
And the match begins. A really effective shielding under pressure. And possession given away. And possibilities inside the box. Opportunity here. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Well, you always feel there's a bit of extra pressure on Argentina going into the World Cup. It's been 36 years since last they lifted the trophy. But can they produce the sort of performances we saw from them in 1978, inspired by Kempes, and in 1986, inspired by Maradona?
Well, they were unbeaten in the qualifying group. They've got some top players, they've got a coach who knows how to win games tactically, but they've got a couple of tricky...
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Goal 1-0 then.
Argentina.
And strong play here. He continues his run. Great block. Messi. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Showing a lot of guile there. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Guardado. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. It comes to absolutely nothing. Martinez. High quality defending. Messi. De Paul. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And a squandered opportunity there. Andres Guardado. Now potential danger. Well, trying to place it, but without any great success.
Well, maybe went for the wrong technique. If he'd have hit it with power, may have got a better result. That's a poor effort, really.
Gonzalo Montiel. Di Maria now. Montiel. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Lionel Messi. Di Maria. Brilliantly blocked. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? Lozano. Oh, and a wonderful stop. But now it grinds to a halt because the flag has been raised. Marcos Acuna. Martinez. Martinez. Can he do it? Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Herrera. Vega. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Lozano. Who can he pick out? Well, not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. De Paul. A sloppy pass. Messi. De Paul. Showing a real will to win the ball. Well, danger here as he runs at them. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Poor pass. And he has options available. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can he get them level? Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Martinez. Now Guardado with it. Vega. Lozano. Not the pass he had in mind. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. McAllister. Messi. Rodriguez. De Paul. Messi. And he could really get at the opposition. Will he finish? Just can't get it past him. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Needs to clear it. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Lozano. Andres Guardado. Lozano. An unforced error, you've got to say. Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Here's Marcos Acuna. McAllister. Real chance. Oh, a smart stop. Over it comes. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, threat over for now. This might be ideal for the counter. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Andres Guardado. Plenty of support here. And a throw-in for Mexico. Well, possibilities in the centre. Just the challenge that was required. He continues his run. Lionel Messi. This looks more than decent. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Rodrigo de Paul. Not a particularly strong challenge. And here he is, Lionel Messi. Oh, good defending, clattered out of there. Might really be able to trouble them here. Martinez. And it's with Rodriguez. Back with Martinez. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Messi! And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
On the ball, Chavez. And slipped through beautifully. A fine block. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. And there's the delivery. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Lozano. That is that for the first half here. Well, a typically influential performance from Angel Di Maria in that first half. How would you assess what he's put into the game, Stuart?
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And a squandered opportunity there. Can he do it? Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Will he finish? Just can't get it past him. Real chance. Oh, a smart stop. Messi! And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Guardado. Played into the box. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Can he finish? Well, decent save there. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. It's a short one. Guardado. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Going for the dink. Well, making amends is all part of the game.
Well, no wonder he looks relieved. That could have proved costly.
Messi. Di Maria now. Martinez. Lionel Messi. They really look after the ball when they have it. What a shocking pass, really. Vega. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, threat over for now. McAllister. Martinez. Marcos Acuna. Lionel Messi. Oh, fancy footwork. Messi! Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Hector Moreno. Now Guardado with it. Well, they've given him too much space and blocked for now. Can they hit on the break? Martinez, and he's broken free. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And what a clinical finish this is from Lautaro. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Number 22.
Chavez. Now Guardado with it. Andres Guardado. Raúl Jiménez. Herrera. Well read to win possession back.
Well, Argentina are enjoying most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Now can they win back possession and create something else? Jimenez. And a tidy ball. A wonderful intervention. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Rodriguez. And offside. Well, close one. Time for a change then. Lionel Messi. The ball with Martinez. Rodriguez. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. De Paul. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. The supporters want to see him have a go. Didn't fool the keeper. Messi with the corner. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Vega. A really effective shielding under pressure. Able to get a body in the way. They've got it now, what can they do? In position! Well, he was close to goal, but that's a moment he would like to erase from history. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Rodrigo de Paul. Martinez. Now with Messi. Messi. Di Maria. On to Messi. Martinez. And keeping it out. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Rodriguez. Vega. Nicely timed tackle. Marcos Acuna. McAllister. Martinez. Well, a good tackle. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Martinez. Beautifully weighted ball. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Goal from the keeper, and they'll come again. Well, now I think after all that, they can exhale.
Well, he lost his concentration there, but he's just about got away with it.
Andres Guardado. Well, showing good vision. Argentina will get the throw-in. Substitution time it is here. Rodriguez. Messi. Di Maria. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Messi. Di Maria now. Rodriguez. Oh, a nice looking pass. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Vasquez. Herrera. Now Guardado with it. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Alvarez. Nicely cut out. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. But just like that, possession changes hands. Herrera. Vega. Vasquez. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Herrera. Return to Jimenez. And saved by the keeper. Martinez. Here's Alvarez. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And showing fine vision. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Martinez. And it's with Rodriguez. De Paul. Alvarez. Well, visionary passing. And a bit short with the clearance. And I think the threat has been averted. And the final whistle. A victory for Argentina. Precisely what their fans were hoping for, Stuart.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, no doubt about it, Lautaro Martinez acquitted himself very well out there. Sum it up for us.
Well, he scored one and could have had a lot more. But if you keep getting into the right areas, the goals will come. I thought he was very good today.
Now he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Well, decent save there. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Lionel Messi. Oh, fancy footwork. Messi! Martinez, and he's broken free. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. Messi with the corner. Oh, great header. Smart stop, though. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one.